What's up? We are live. Currently seeing what's happening, but I did not take any trade because I really need to stick to my rules and stuff. So I came an hour ago trying to get my zones right, and this could have been a very good and very beautiful trade, but I'm not doing anything, man, until we open. I think I should change. Let's see the big trades. Let's do it 50 right there. 550. This is fine. Oh no, let's do 10 for 10 days. Then we'll do 50 max. So we're kind of trending down right now, but this is a very key zone. I do not like how price was reacting from this, this consolidation right here is not for me. So yeah, that's why I just decided to chill out and not do anything. How can I push in low on that TPU? Kind of right here. So we have a lot to go. We do have FTH POC right here, low and high. So we were inside yesterday, and it would be very interesting, like if we open in this like, of course it is value like area and stuff. So let's see how we open. It's very important. So yeah, I should try this one too. On that 30 minutes is kind of pushing low. So if we go high, this is just my, for any sales for me, I would be taking from this zone. Only right now we just on the pushing higher type of momentum, but closing below this area, like after this candle, let's see how it plays out. So we might just be pushing higher, like when we open, then low maybe. So I think today continuation might be wild, kinda, because we do have yeah, there's a reaction from this support right here, which actually is an inversion, if you can see right here. So this is one of my favorite trades that I like taking. So if let's see 830 right here, so this could be like a very I play this one, maybe I can try and a very key zone right here. So we might see a correction back to this area. So we have that CVD looking, uh, and I'm not sure why I did not get my zones right. So I should say right now that I'm looking for continuation. First is, so if you ever see I write MO, it literally means market open. So it's very important, like, to watch how market open. And if you can see this, this is market open at 8. So that's number one, like market open. So then we after market open, I'm looking for a continuation from that. So, and my second trade is off. Retracement back to market open. So this is just my what I'm currently focusing on and trading upon. So let's see how we open. We'll have 8 minutes to the open. I don't know which let's took from day 2. And day 2 right here. When was day 2? Look it up in at 9. 2, 2, 2, 2. Mm-hmm. I think did get RCH Oz, and this is kind of that. Why do I have so many? I share. Let me delete this one. Let's see. I kind of do not get my my zones right. Oh, okay. 6 to 6. 6 to 6. Okay. I think this could be a fast trade right here if we close that. Mm, I do not like how we never close, because now if we push a little bit higher, then we have pre-market pricing right here that they open. So let me bring this. So what I'm looking for, so that you all can see it. I get the continuation, then I get a retracement back to market open. So those are the main key zones that I always look for. So we can have support right here after this the inversion. So currently we are at VWAP. CVD pushing a little bit lower. I've literally been caught in so many um, such trades when I just think price will do blah blah blah, then all of a sudden it just hoops me, So that's why I decided like I will be taking specific, more of a mechanical trading, not discretionary, so that I can get my, you know, a good risk, risk to reward. So this is very, um, so we're pushing low on CVD, and I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna break out of this zone right here. Uh, this closure is very important for us. You know, a week. I think we're gonna be pushing higher for now, or lower. So this it's very important for this candle to close, so that we can know where we're heading. I think then I'll buy right there, then put continuation. I'm gonna push into POC right here. So So this is our so I'll be very keen to I wouldn't want us to turn back, which right here. That's the reason as to why this will be my uh, place I would want to be out of this trade. So we kind of touched market open at pre-market, and let's see how it plays out. Actually, this is a very um, this is a very clear indication. Like we never close above, so we might be taken out right here. So it might be looking. It's very important for us to close above, which we did not. So let's see how it plays out. It plays out, but this is where we should be out of this trade, and we are kind of targeting this POC right here. So it's around 3,000. I put right here. So POC is 9. So we touch in, we kind of not breaking, which is very. I don't like how we are playing out right here. So I don't like how we're playing out there. So let's put to break even as we push higher above that. So we targeting. If we push a little bit higher, let's target right here, then it will be good. But if we come back in, then be taken out is fine by me. But yeah, so I'll put below this candle right here. If we flip, I'll put right here. So this is my get out, and I'll push a little bit higher than by market open pre-market pricing. So that's where I want to get out. So pre-market right here. So if we push a little bit higher, then I'll put right here. So we're above, and we are targeting that this 30 minutes, and we look literally bullish. So I think I'll be out of this trade right here. This is fine by me. This is fine by me, and I'll put we can not talk, but we put our stop loss right here, and we're out of that trade. That was a very beautiful trade. And that was 40 points right there. So we're above VWAP. So our first continuation trade, it's a win. Then we're looking for retracement back to that open. And if you can see, like it was very hard for us to break through pre-market open. But let's see if we crash back. Because now here could have been our take back to the open right here. So this could be our trade, and yeah, could have worked out, and we kinda now on throttle. We open higher, break. This could have been a very beautiful trade actually. We did not close. As I told you, this is a very key zone right here, support. So we are left. So we should take maybe a continuation right here, down. Right there, and our stops. Should I put this one? Our stops below right here. Then we target low of the day, which is 27.50, which is okay. So our stop loss is right here. Let's see if we break lower, or we'll be going back to the open, back into the open. And feel so, in a way, but just give the trade room. I think what I could have done is I could have, get out and kind of I'll flatten this, because I have one big and the $50 right there is gone, and I'm not sure why I do have my big trades are not yet displayed in a way. Let me do that. See. Oh yeah. All right, we have trap sellers right here. Why can't I find? Yeah. Opacity limit. I kind of got late because if I'm looking at break like back into this area, this is a zone, this is a zone I should take a sell, and I was not able to take a sell. So let's see how it plays out. I should maybe change this to light green and stuff. I think now I put this to hot trade. then change the opacity a little bit to maybe 40. This is a good chance to get into a buy on that continuation. Right there, stop loss here, and we target 3,000, which is a psychological zone. If we don't do so, I might take this as my last trade. My stop is below right here, and I'm kinda I don't like how that looks, so I should get out of that. I don't like how it looks, so we're giving back to the market what it gives us, which is not right for us to do. So let's look for one last trade. A continuation, and I think this is a very good place like to put my stops. This is a very good place. If we close above right here, then this could be a very good place to put stops. All these buyers have been trapped, and I think we look more bearish more than at the moment we look more bearish more than sells, more than buys. I mean, kind of chopping. More buyers coming in, and I think we should get into a buy right there, and literally put stop below right here. It's a continuation trade. I think we're gonna flush. We're gonna flush this. More buyers right here, so maybe we're gonna pull out and target 3,000 is a good place to target actually. And this should conclude our trade for today. So a closure above here, it would be good for me to put my stop to break even. And below right here is the best place to put my stop. So 3,000 is okay. So we close above, so I'll put my stop loss to break even. Actually, I should put right here just to take advantage of if we turn back from that. So that's the first place. So will we get stopped out? If we get stopped out, yeah, we are stopped out on that value area high. And I think right now what we are doing, we are going back to, I think they're open. We're not closing above, so probability is we're gonna flash back in. If we had more momentum of buyers right here and we're not closing above, could we see ourselves going back to this zone? I'm not sure, because if we literally took out all this maybe stop loss right here, all this liquidity, then we might be heading back to maybe the open. So this is pre-market and this is market open. So I do have two zones right here. So that's the reason as to why you see this one right here and this one below here. And this will be wild if I'm taken out. Then we head back to this high. But if we break back right here, then I'm gonna literally take us home. So if this is market open right here, so let me put this one instead of let me just delete this. All right, let's see how CVD is looking really awesome right now for buys. And here we go. uh, the next target is only 600 for 3,000. I think that's the only target. Yeah. A closure of 5 minutes would be good. A closure of 5 minutes right there. Some few 20 seconds to go in. Only target like some few 40 points like that. And here we go to 3,000. Literally took me out then. Yeah, we're heading higher. Initially, 3,000 was my intended TP. I literally had a very tight stop. If you can check, like this was a very tight stop, which kind of was. We could be getting out of here right now. So this was a very tight one. If we could have put right here, then we'd be in big profit right now. But regardless, that was 25 points. Actually, it was 25 points, literally. So could have been like more than 100 or something. I think the what we can trade is we already have a continuation. So this was our first trade. We got out right here. Then this, I think this was our second trade, which we got chopped. I guess for 2 times. So yeah, right here we got into a buy, another buy. I was not confident. I'm still bullish in a way, but this trap buys right here. This trap buys from a sell side point of view. I love to see. I love to see what price does. Literally, we came back in. We have inverted. Yeah, this is a good trade for me right here. Could we risk? I put it 2.5. Let's see how we play out. If we turn bearish, then it's a good sell. We have trap sellers right here. So right now I'm looking at for I'm no longer looking for continuation. I'm only looking for um, breaks, retracement back into this open, and this makes more sense right here. But right now we are on that you know um like a very deep supply zone. If you can check on 5 minutes, so we kind of like tapped on that. So let's see how we play out. So on that CVD will look more bearish, in a way. But literally, what we, literally we have broken out, but mind you, we have that bullish momentum, but we on that supply zone right here, and we have more buyers coming in, but there's not that momentum to the upside. So could we see like 1 hour when we close, or will break lower? We just have to wait and see. we have literally expanded. Let's see TP what it has. So let me put like candle. So we're above Friday's value area high. So we have not closed. That means we literally need to close. It's very, very important. Like, first of all, we need to close. Then after that, we can try and could we expand higher to this naked POC at 358? Maybe, but we do have like, or we have one. Could we say like a single or maybe nah? But we have an edge right here, which price is not willing to close. So all that bullish momentum right here, but we have a very deep supply, if you can see. So I think we could maybe check for a break back into, if we close below here, then I'll definitely take a small position for sell. Back to this open. This is pre-market and this is market open. So that's just enough for me to just take a sell. And my first target is this market open right here. So this will be my last trade. And also I could also target market open right here. So which is, this will be first I'm looking for retracement back. So this could be my first target. So that I can put my stop loss to break even, because we could reverse, we could be testing but not and this is what I mean, like we never close. So this might be like us. I just target right here. I don't want to be in this trade because this is a low. Okay, this is a low which has not yet been topped. So that's the reason as to why it doesn't make sense. But if we could have closed below, that could have been a very beautiful trade. But the reason as to why I got out is this is just a low right here. So if we close below, then I could take a sell. And now this one looks interesting. Now that stop loss right here, target here, and I hope so. If we go back back into it, then probability is we just gotten faked out. Actually, I should put my a little bit higher right here, right there, and see how it plays out. So we got in sell right here, but we kind of have a very late entry, which is not good for us. So above right here, if we close above right here, then probability is we're gonna move higher. So this should be my get out signal right there. Let's see how it plays out. Kind of chopped, you know. Yeah, this one we're gonna get hooked. The way it looks will look more bullish. We're on that POC. It will be wild if it goes my back my way. So, but we never close. This is we never close below right here. So, uh, this could if we close back in, then still we are not yet out of the storm. Since this is a very key zone. Remember, we are on that bullish momentum, so we are looking back into this, market open right here. Which, if we don't get, then we get stopped out, and this could be and should be our last trade of the day because now we had continuation, which was very important, and we took it out and we aced it, but back into this zone right here. If we don't get, then this is enough for us. Is enough for us. So we'll be out of that trade. And so I'm looking at retracement back to the open, which I presume we have turned from this open. We kind of at this open, this is pre market, and this is open, and that's why continuation. We took a very beautiful trade right here. Then we do have a very two supports. So right here we have this inversion right here, which acts as our resistance level, and this acts as support. But if we take, our from here to right here, then we could check POC, and you can see like this is a fair price right here. So this could be, I think, back to this zone. I'll definitely get out of that trade. I'm not just target right here. I don't think we will be going back to this zone. Uh, but on 5 minutes we kind of look bearish, so we have that bearish momentum, and we're but on on viewer we are still bullish in a way, so we might be consolidating right here after this breakout, then we pump back higher. So that's the reason as to why I'm saying this is a very key zone, which I just will get out if we kind of push a beat into the deep, we kind of consolidating right now. But I don't like we broke above then we're starting to consolidate. That will mean we might be continuing higher. So after that retracement, so for me, I bet this this just my, like a trade I shouldn't be in, you know. And that's the reason why I'm saying this is a very key zone here for bullish uh, momentum, So we have buyers coming in. Let's see on the CVT. So yeah, we're going higher. Trust me, we're going higher. So stop loss is right here. Uh, yeah, we never broke out of this, so which is a very it was meant to be a very significant place for us to take a sell, but I kind of go into a sell late after this candle. I thought like we are breaking out of this low, but then we went back in, and that's the reason as we're finding ourselves being on the deep waters. So this is our last trade. If we're getting taken out, then I'm done for the day. I think we're almost, yeah, we're already open. Like 30 minutes we're still in. So remember this, I think we are about to be taken out right there. Some few ticks. Yeah, we are out. We're up. We're out. And we are moving higher from that. So $100 for us is just fine. It's just fine. We have one more hour to go. So we could just wait and see if we get another opportunity. But remember, that's just it. I think this is the new pricing right here. This no longer my interest. This is the new pricing right here. So on that, kind of still on that bearish momentum, like on that very key zone, supply zone, right there. So we had how many trades? So we had continuation. Then we had this. We can do no way for candle to close, because if it could have closed, then could have confirmed like a break of structure and stuff. So back into that low, but at the end of the day, we have moved from the open to the pre-open price. So which is kind of like, I would say, the main price right now. And if you can see, like, we're now breaking back to the open, so we are on that 15 minutes market open, and we are above that, which clearly mean we might be pushing higher. But at the end of the day, we are on a very deep supply zone right here, and that's the reason as to where you see more buyers coming in trying to break um, right here, but they couldn't. So if we take another trade right now, back to this, because I'm no longer looking for continuation. I'm not looking for continuation. I'm just looking a break into back into this open, which is my second trade. So I would typically look for not a break, but a closure back into like a low, then I can take my sell. We literally have given back to the market. We had a very beautiful 40 point trade right here. Then we had negative 18 ticks. Then we did have like a positive, Let's see what price is doing right here. So we're kind of breaking this high, or are we testing the high? Drop buys. A closure here, it will be very interesting to see because now we'll be like in 78, retracement type of zone, which is deep zone for sellers to come in and push prices down. So let's see how it plays out. So we have drop buys right here. We might see it later, like maybe after an hour of market open, retracement back, or if we don't see it right now, then I don't believe maybe we're gonna see it like afternoon session, but I don't trade afternoon session, so I only trade market open. I I believe above here we're gonna see a big push to the upside. I would love to see an expansion and not just price trying to to break a, a very big fat candle up would be very good, like to confirm momentum to the upside. I'm still sad about this trade, like the 300. It was a very beautiful trade, but uh, I had a very tight stop right here. Could have been a very good trade. Where was it? I think right here. I think it's very important to know like market cycle, how expansion, retracement, and stuff. It's because if maybe you're looking for a continuation, then maybe let's say for example like we had this expansion, we never close, and we close above, and this could have been a very good. Then we had this retracement, but then you have to get into another continuation, and could have been right here because this is an inversion, right? This is an inversion. If we close above, probability is we're gonna move higher. So that's why it's a very key zone right here. But Near to that is we have this inversion right here, which will act as our support. Or if we break lower, it could be our retracement. So we are breaking higher. We just have that bullish momentum on CVD. This typically only means like you only see the relation between buyers and sellers. If you have more bulls, then you have more buyers in that momentum, and these bubbles right here means big players put in effort like to push price higher. Now you have more sellers coming in right here. That's just it. And still, as you know, like we're in deep supply zone right here. So a break of this, yeah, it's just a confirmation that we're gonna push higher. But currently we have sellers coming in. What I would love to see is I love to see like something like this. Then I'll look for a sell back. This is this is not enough. But something like this here could be good. Because we have remember we have all this momentum like up, which is still a consolidation zone. So something like this will be even good to see, because now I could this is a low and being broken, then we have we have decent um room for correction, which will be good just for retracement purposes only. So I'm only looking for sales, which is retracement back, and I could be taking that as a confirmation of a sell, and this could be a place to put my stop loss. No, like take profit right here. So the only thing I'm not I'm sad about, I did not wait for a good confirmation. Like we could be taken out right here. So this could be like our low, then it literally does this, so that's the reason as to why I only took this trade off sellers coming in and getting uh r- they came in, that's number one, and they get that momentum pushing price lower, which would mean like these big players right here really have been given that have the intention to push price lower, which is nice. So I think this low we are talking about right here, if we push lower, then I'll put my stop loss right here, because this is clearly what we intended to do. So this should be uh, like a good place to put stop loss. So we are like 10 minutes to that this 30 minutes candle to close. So we have sellers coming in, pushing price lower a little bit. uh, so let's see how it plays out. So we put stop loss above right here, so we are targeting this. I would love to see a closure of this candle, like to close, because if we don't, then we are going higher, and this is not what I would love to see. So yeah, so if you can see on that, let me put it right here, so let me just remove this. So our stop loss is right here, whenever close below, which, and we have like 8 minutes to close. So this acts as a low, the same way I told you, like if this becomes a low, then we might be looking for, you know candle to close above, then we push lower. So let's see if we close above here, or we might be, just we get that momentum push to the downside, which I'm looking forward to. So this is 30 minutes right here. So this is a very key zone, and here we go. Let's see if we get stopped out. Our stop loss is above here, which is kind of should be there. I think we're gonna get stopped out. The same way I told you, like if we don't, I should be waiting for breaking retest and stuff, which kind of serves as a confirmation, like if we're moving lower or higher. So let's see if we get taken out of that. We'll just get chopped. We'll just get hooked. And see how it plays out. I don't think we'll be closing lower. We're just retracing, because if we take out this low right here, then yeah. But if we don't, then probability is we're gonna flush the stop loss right here, then maybe later we go back to this zone. So let's see. If we could have waited, we could have now gotten ourselves into a sell right here, you know. Because this clearly looks like a sell um, position right here. So let me just put this into perspective. So target this and stop loss right here. So 1.18 Let's see how it plays out. So we are coming to that 4 minutes to this candle closing, and it's looking bullish. Will we see ourselves back into this zone, or we'll just get flushed out? We just have to wait and see. But I say it like, what I could have waited the same thing and break and wait for this break so that we could continue lower. That that is what I needed to do. But yeah, that's why if we get chopped this, I could now be looking for this break and not getting myself into the fast entry of this momentum. Because now if we close bullish, then probability is the next candle push higher, you know. So let's see how we close. If we have buyers coming in right here. So will we push lower? See if it is saying yes after these buyers have been trapped, but still we have this low. We're looking more bearish, bullish. 2 minutes to go. On 5 minutes we look bullish. The way we look, literally we can put the low, then we're breaking, then but yeah, what I'm looking is for retracement back to this zone or market open. Let's see if we get that for the next candle, 30 minutes, which is about to close. So we are back into the zone. So more buyers coming in. More buyers coming in. Will they get filled? So let's see. So 1 minute to go. And we might push higher or lower. But I think we're in deep supply zone. So we just have to wait and see how it plays out. So this could be a first. Let me just remove this and put right here. So this is our entry. And we are about 1 hour into. Should we see ourselves being taken out of that trade? More buyers coming in. Buyers came in right here. So we just have to wait and see how it plays out. So this is a first TP. Then maybe I should be targeting for like 2.6 market open, but I think this is just enough if we have a flash of this and not trying to break this. which is doing at the moment. Trying to take out that. So CBD is looking bullish. So, and we're near the high, near our stop loss. And let's see if we get taken out. Let's see what OpenSync has for us. So now we look more bullish. This is CBD. Like if you can see right here, we look more bullish. So we are about to get taken out of this trade. Like some few ticks away. If you can see right here, so we had this bullish, strong bullish momentum on OpenSync right here. But I don't trade with OpenSync during New York Open because of the volatility that comes into the market. Sometimes it's just it creeps on your stop loss and stuff. So sometimes it can be volume, way too much volume coming in and you're taking out. So if you can see right here, we have a bullish reading on OpenSync. So which is a very strong reading right here. So this will not survive. Yeah. So we are out of that trade. Kind of hooked like 40 points. So we down 280. So I think at this, so we have more bullish momentum coming in on CVT. Let me just delete this because it's no longer. So a closure of 5 minutes, then yeah, it's a good indication of push higher right here. So, and that's why I say like waiting for a confirmation right here could have been, you know, a good take for me to get into sales, you know, and not just wait for not just, you know, it was in profit for some time, but then again we're out. I like how we never close above. So yeah, this is a good, it's a good sign. It's a good sign for us. So what we'll do, because we still have 30 minutes to go, we just have to wait for this to be broken now. And I think continuation higher probability is this TPO, like POC right here. We do have low volume nodes, not really, but this is a very key zone. I think we'll not get out of that this day. We're not. I think this a break of this, then and a closure should have me as an indication like we're moving lower. Right here, if we close this is also for me, this also is break of structure, like moving higher, trying to pull low, then break higher. So a closure of this to me is an indication to get into a sell. So right now I'm not looking for continuation. I'm only looking for retracement back to that zone, and the nearest zone is this zone right here. We barely close above on 5 minutes. We're down like 288 dollars for now. Mind you, I've not only on my, what is it called, my sim account. This is not my Lucid account. I decided first of all to take on um getting my edge right. That's the first thing I needed to do, so that I can be able to literally get on my Lucid account. Actually, it's in deep drawdown. Trust me, it's in deep drawdown. So let's see how it plays out. 37. So we need to close below this zone. So we kind of got like a continuation, and I was not able to take this retracement back into the market open right here. So could have been a very beautiful trade, but also could have been a very bad trade as well, since we kind of like never closed below here. If my stop loss could have been here, I could have been chopped. So let's see how we play out here. Close below, go is good, and I don't want a very big expansion lower, because now that I'll not be able to take a sell right here, but a closure will just do. So I am 12 minutes away from saying that's just enough. That's just enough. Stop loss above right here. Target this. I am 12 minutes away from saying bye-byes to this session. Should be my, at 11, only 11, 9:30 to 11. Then I'm out of that trade. I'm out of the trading zone. So this is how we look right now. So this was the intended low, which we're not closing below. But if we close this, then this one is not. If we close below right here, then probability is gonna flush out this and come back to this zone. which let me see on. I like how we closed. So this is the high, which is 29,940. Where our stop loss is, our take profit is okay. It's okay. It's fine. Let's see what 1 hour has for us. So we're looking more bullish on 1 hour. We're kind of trying to close back into this zone, which I don't believe we'll do. But a retracement back to this zone, it will be awesome. This is our first zone right here. We kind of reverted everything, so a closure below here, then we have buyers coming in trying to push market higher. Let's see on CVD how we look. Yeah, I don't like it how we look right there. So an inversion of this, then we might be pushing higher. We just had I kind of like flashed these lows right here. Now we kind of like closing above. So we're kind of 17 minutes away from the 1 hour candle to close. Let's see how it plays out. So we're kind of pushing higher. Even CVD looks more bullish. I think a break of this, then we might see us going higher. I think that's what is about to happen right now. So our stop loss is right here. And it's so funny that after having this seller right here, we never close above here. Could this be a very significant place for a big, seller absorbing all this buying momentum right here? Might be so, or just have to wait and see. So we do have like a support right here. We just had support above this zone right here, which buyers literally get more position right here, and I think we're about to get stopped. and this should conclude our trading for today. Mhm. Yeah, bulls are taking charge of this momentum. It's very hard for price to close above here. The only problem is after 11, like we literally volume just dies. So I wouldn't want to be in any trade because the movement is just weak. But let's see how it plays out. We came back, now consolidating. Will we see us pushing lower or higher? We just have to wait and see how it plays out. So this is how kind of look. Like 1.5. That's a good risk to reward ratio. Sellers coming in. Let's see how it plays out. So this is a very key zone as well. If we close below, then as you know, this is an inversion. So this is a low volume node right here. So if we invert, this could act as also a support right here to the upside. So yeah, it's something to note. So and especially this push probability is this acts as a support. So but if we invert back, then probability is very high that we're going to push lower. So this is a very key zone to watch, and we are near 10 minutes to go for 1 hour candle to close, and this 30 minutes to close as well. And we kind of on that consolidation zone, and that 5 minutes never close below. So a break of this above, then more buyers, more bull position right here could have been a good thing to do. But yeah, continuation and retracement, that's the only thing I take. Actually, it makes me not get overwhelmed because how my trading is kind of evolving in a way. So I'm kind of caught in all this distraction stuff. So yeah, we're out of that trade, and we are in deep, not in big drawdown, so negative 700. Before that, uh, before the market 1 hour to close, before that close, 1,000 is what we want to lose. So still we have more room. 9 minutes to go. How about 5 minutes? What's 5 minutes doing? It's not closing. So if we close below here, then it's a good indication of us taking a sell. Actually, this a closure of this is good for sales. This could be just enough since we have buyers here being, trapped. But this also could be uh, like a good trade type of thing to do. Yeah, we never close above, so a closure here is will be a good trade. So let's go 1 minute. One minute. Whenever close below, but if we try and turn and push lower, then I'll get into a sell. And ride the momentum to the downside. So that's not what I would love to see. But still good, still okay. We never had a very big expansion to the upside after having that. So mhm. Closure will be good. Closure will be good. That's not what I love to see. Yeah, let's get right here. Then we tag it right here. Surely we should be above here after that drop buyers right there. So we are 5 minutes away from 30 minutes close. So will we close back into this, which after this inversion right here is good for us to trade lower. I like what I've seen is okay for me. But the only problem, we're not closing above below right here, so this is a very key zone as well. I love to see candles closing below right here for a good indication of us moving lower. So this is our target. If we close below here, it will be very good. So 30 minutes looking at this, then 5 minutes we can flashing in a way. So our closure below will be good, so that I can put my stop loss to break even as we target this. Because we could revert back to this as soon as just now, you know. But you know what? Let's give the trade room to breathe. Let's trust the process. If we get hooked, we get hooked, but let's not just break our rules and stuff. It was above here, so we back in to this zone. So our closure above, it's just enough for us to just go another mile. But we have had a very big expansion to the upside, so a retracement is much needed. But we never know. We never know. We just have to wait and see and play. So I don't like how we kinda chop in on 5 minutes. Literally, it's just weeks. You know, we never closing below here. Just weak. We kind of look bullish. I think we will be taken out of this trade. Let's wait and see. I think we're already closed. Oh yeah, at 11. That's the only problem. We should be out of this. I don't know if how it goes, but yeah, we just have to just manage. But after this, we can't take any more trades. Just have to manage my position. Kind of pushing lower. But as we said, after this closure, then probability is we're gonna move lower, but it's not happening, and I don't think it will happen right now. But we kind of look like we're kind of consolidating right here. So there is possibility of us pushing lower, but if we're gonna close above right here, then yeah, this is just an indication like we're moving high. If we cannot close above this high like that. So we can 400, so that means we are 1,000. We have close inside. I think this is a very key zone, right? This is a very key zone right here. So if we are taken out after this, then we are done. And mind you, we are negative 1,000 plus right now. Just have to wait and see how it plays out. And then we literally have had price saying this is a very is a balanced area right here for pricing, and I think we're gonna stay here for some time, I believe. Then I think later we have a big expansion. I think that's what is gonna happen, but at the moment we are on this fair value, yeah, this consolidation right here. I'm not seeing us getting out of it for now. Plus, volume has died. Yeah, it's 11. So for me, volume is gone. So, but a break of this also might mean like pushing lower, you know. But we above initial balance. We above VWAP, above yesterday's like previous day, which is Friday. Um, Value area, so probability is we're gonna push higher. We're not in for a balance, but at the moment we are kind of like one minute consolidation zone, so we just have to wait and see how it plays out. So I would love to see how 1 hour closed. 1 hour closed barely outside this zone, so we are on a very big expanded like expansion, but we look more bullish, honestly speaking. We look more bullish, so I'm just looking for retracement back into this zone, and then I believe price will just move higher, you know. So we have low volume node right here, which typically that's the reason as to why I think the market um, is not moving, is finding support right here, because we are on that 30 minutes. If you can see right here, we have this low volume node, so that's the reason as to why price is finding support right here. I think that's why we're not pushing, and this could be a very, for us being on a sell, this could be a bad thing for us. So yeah, above as well, above here, above here, we are gone. We are gone. We are gone. At this point, I'm just hoping, you know. At this point, I'm just hoping, but it's not about hoping. It's about managing your risk. It's 11 already, but if we close above here, there's no need for me to wait for my stop to be taken out. But literally, this could serve as an indication like we're gonna push higher. On that 30 minutes, CVD is looking more bearish in a way on a consolidated you know, zone. 5 minutes, we have no close above this zone, which is a very deep supply, and we kind of having a support right here. We're finding a support. Literally, we're finding support right here. Is this the time to see us pushing lower? Just have to wait and see. If we break lower, then it will be good, but still remember there's a zone right here, so there's a zone right here, very big zone. A candle closing below this zone, it's a good indication like we're gonna push lower, but not just a week. Just like that, it's good. And most, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like what I've just saw. I just kinda flush this, then we're back into that range, and we have more buyers coming in. I think I should be out of these trades. Just take out what I have. So we have a zone right here, another zone. That's the new zone to check. If we had closed below 30 minutes, is looking, but CVD is literally looking bullish. If you can see 5 minutes how it looks, you know, consolidation, we never close below here, so a closure of 5 minutes candle, so it could be a very good confirmation to the downside. But remember, there's this low volume node, so I think price is finding support right here, which is not good for us if we're in this trade. But we're trying to find ourselves. Remember, we're above previous day value area high. That's the reason as to why. So This is not wow. This doesn't look good. This doesn't look good, but we do have that inversion right here. So a closure above them, it's just a big indication like we might be pushing higher. But we just have to wait and see. We just have to wait and see. We have literally consolidated right here, literally consolidated. So a closure of this candle above, below here, it's a good indication like we're going to push higher or lower. So 29.95. Okay, we have flashed 30 minutes low, like the previous candle. Could we see us going back into this zone? I'm not sure. Might be so, but I'll be ready to get out as soon as we turn. Give me another push. Give me another push. I need one more push. My stop to break even. If we don't, then I should be out of that trade right here. We never close. So yeah, that's the push I needed. That's the push I needed. So I'll trade this right there. Whenever tapped, more buyers coming in. I'll just protect below that bias, and we are out of that trade. So we have 48 points from that. We are not tapped out. We are not tapped out, and we are done for the day. We are done for the day. We came in and we saved the day one more time. And today we have been chopped. Very good. This could have been a very good trade. Actually, this is a good trade, and the fact that we just managed. Just where was my stop loss? Right here, right? Take profit. Anyways, yeah, we are done for the day, and it was just a good trade, honestly. From making money, losing money, making more money, losing money, and yeah. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next one. Go check out my other previous videos for inspiration of not blowing your account, and trying to journal what literally you have in terms of your life and goals, aspirations. That's the reason as to why I started YouTube, like to document my journey, as well as to help myself be accountable of every single thing I do. So see you on the next one.